Hello everyone. In this video we'll deal with various terms used in basic medical sciences. Coming to the term anatomy. Anatomy means study of structure in the human body. The literal meaning you can see that. Now come to the next term, physiology. Physiology means study of functions of those structures or tissues in the human body is called as physiology. The literal meaning you can see that in the brackets. Come to the next terminology, embryology. Study of the development of a embryo, right from the stage of the zygote till the stage of the fetus or a fully grown human. Inside the womb of the mother is called as embryology. I will tell you one more time. Embryology deals with the study of the development of the embryo right from the stage of the zygote till the stage of the human fetus. Next, moving on to the next terminology, morphology. Study of various shapes of a particular organism, that is human being. Say for example, it can be the shape of the ear, shape of the nose, eyes. This is called as morphology. There can be two types of morphology. The external morphology, which I just now mentioned, and internal morphology. What is this? External morphology is the shape, structure, color, pattern, size, all this on the external aspect of the human body. Whereas internal morphology deals with some organs and tissues, bones which are inside our body. That is the study of various shapes of the organs in different human beings. Next, moving on to the next terminology, histology. It's also called as microscopic anatomy. Histo means tissue, logy means study. So the study of tissues in the human body is called as histology. Moving on to the other commonly used terms in the medical field. Okay. First terminology is superior and inferior. Any structure in the human body placed close to the upper end of the body is called as superior, while any structure in the body which is placed to the lower end of the body is called as inferior. It need not be literally upper end or lower end. It can just be like, for example, our eyes are superior to the nose. Nose is superior to the lips. Lips are superior to the chin. Chin is superior to the neck. So you can understand by this example that it is just a comparison between two structures. Okay. So inferior, if I want to tell, chest is inferior to the neck. Neck is inferior to the chin. Chin is inferior to the mouth. Mouth is inferior to the nose. Nose is inferior to the eyes. Eyes are inferior to the forehead. Hope you understood this, superior and inferior. Moving on to the next term, anterior and posterior. Any structure close to the front aspect of the body is called as anterior, while any other structures which are closer to the back aspect of the body is called as posterior. Like for example, the nose are anterior to the eyes, or we can tell the forehead is anterior to our brain. Okay. Other examples, if I want to tell, the sternum is anterior to the heart. Heart is anterior to the esophagus. Esophagus is anterior to the vertebral column. Similar context, if I want to tell posterior, the muscle of the back is posterior to our ribs, right? The scapula is posterior to the ribs. The ribs are posterior to our lungs. Like that, we can tell with respect to posterior. Next terminology is moving on to medial and lateral. Before this, I want to tell you about median. Any structure present in the midline of the body is called as median. That is, which is present exactly in the middle of the body. Best example for that is nasal septum. A common wall in the middle of the nasal cavity is called as nasal septum. While medial and lateral, any structure closer to the midline is called as medial, while any other structure away from the midline is called as lateral. Best example for this is the cheeks are medial to the ears, or I can tell the ears are lateral to the cheek, or I can tell the thumb is lateral to my little finger, or great toe, the big toe is medial to the little toe in the feet. So like this we can give various examples for medial and lateral. The next terminology is right and left. Obviously it's straightforward. Anything which is there on the right side of the body is called as dexter or right. Anything which is closer to the left side